is the focus of the selling? Interesting enough, it looks like it's in Europe, right? And it's Britain. If anything, they're trying to carve out a hammer here. So it looks like the bears are on the run. The only problem is that a bottom? Is that a tradable bottom? Is that a buy signal? And I think the answer is an unequivocal no. But I wouldn't be surprised if you get some sort of counter trend rally out of this. Attention is put elsewhere. Get the bankers and stuff all happy. And if anything, I actually do like the idea that maybe we bottom, counter trend rally into the end of the year. Then into 23, we start the whole shit all over again with another leg lower. I could very easily see something like that. But what I will say, and I just, when I tweeted this out this morning, I actually felt like, this actually isn't the correct message. I don't think you want, I definitely don't think that this is a buy signal now that they've intervened. But what I think is that this will sort of relieve the short-term pressure because things was getting a little bit out of control there yesterday. I would like to see some more, to be perfectly honest with you. But based on our awesome little guide, I got to say, this guide has been absolutely the perfect guide here for this year. I really believe that there was going to be a fight at these levels, and I really believe that they weren't going to lose these levels, and it turns out that's exactly what is happening here. It's quite shocking because I'll tell you, several times there yesterday, it was looking like this thing was about to puke out, and I was posting Bitcoin charts and all sorts of other charts that it just looked like they were getting ready just to dump this thing, carve it anew, what. So, I mean, fantastic. And look at that move, right? There is that dotted line that I just talked about. And look at what they've done here. Straight up. Oh, what was fascinating, right? There is that, I started off today's daily brief with that little bot setup. And look how that thing worked like a boss. So, interesting enough, this level here was a bot target. So then once we had that hit and we started measuring out, this was also a bot level, and that's what this move, I think, is. And then you notice that later on through the day, another bot set up through here. And this one kind of bummed me out because I was actually almost, I had the order book all up and running. I had 1 low, 2 lows, 3 lows. I was watching for a fractal in here anywhere to give me. Now, I suppose the good thing is it did run up to move stop to scratch, and I would have been stopped at scratch. So, man, 6 to 1, half dozen the other. But look how that son of a is working away here now. So it just goes to show that, man, this guide was just so spot on. Couldn't believe it. And you can see that we're supposed to see basically like a straight line move up here for probably into the end of the month. We M out, then we're going to come back down into month end, which looks like it's sort of the 1st, 2nd of October. So it's probably, we're going to rally up here, M out through this weekly top here, and then basically the very first sort of trading days of October, which will be the new quarter. There's going to be a little bit of a pullback here, probably to do things like give people the opportunity to buy into stocks that they want to be long, things like I'm thinking like Apple. And then we start like a process of probably, my hunch is probably the first couple weeks of October here, probably right into that options expiry, considering how late that options expiry comes in October. I actually think that they probably could rally it right into there. And then you can see there's going to be one quick FU. It's just going to be violence to the downside into the end of the month. So I don't know. But I do like the idea that there should be some sort of uppy market for risk through this sort of first couple weeks of October. I still think it's a little bit of back and forth. They got to actually carve out the W here through the month end. But once that W is in, and you can see, it kind of looks like we're going to rally back to sort of like the early September lows. So there's the early September lows. So quite literally on the ES, it looks like they're going to just snap back this market right back to that 3,900 area. And it would make sense. We're way below value here now. So they're going to crank her back right into the POC. Well, that's pretty normal. It's not really out of the ordinary. And then you can see, I mean, look at this son of a it's already at 37.20. So that means that this only has to get up 38. There's 3,900. It's 877 level. So how ironic.